So we're here at the post office. Nemo's sending stuff home.
Getting stuff for Iron Mill and myself sent home. Getting weight off. This is probably 2.5 pounds.
I'm so happy. Got my new shoes in the mail from Mom and Dad. Got tent sealant for T-Bone and Will whenever we catch up to them. Got some Fanatic tape for gear repairs. So we're rocking. Today we decided to wait out some weather just because we're still doing good on time, and we had someone to split the room with, so it wasn't too bad. It's can't really tell too bad, but it's sleeting out there. It's not even raining, so that's never fun to walk in. It's down around 36 degrees right now. It's trying to snow. It's been a pretty dreary day. Probably getting an Uber ride back to the back to Kroger and Outfitter. I gotta get some socks and some stuff there, and then after that we'll be back on trail tomorrow. T-Bone and Will, they decided to go on ahead, and they're gonna meet up with T-Bone's friends and family up in Harpers Ferry ahead of us, and they're gonna take a few days off trail just because they're gonna push some bigger miles to get there, and then me and Nemo are gonna try and catch up to them. The only reason we're separating that is just that way they can really enjoy some days off with his family, so we didn't want to hold him back. So they're going to do about 25 to 30 miles a day so they can get there in time. And then me and Nemo are just going to try and go as fast as we can behind them and meet them whenever we can. But we'll get back to you guys later. Here today, we're going to go back up on trail. It's a beautiful day. Yesterday we got up on the parkway, and actually quite a few people, even Iron Will and T-Bone, ain't made it quite far due to bad weather. They'd only gone about 5 miles whenever we stayed here at the motel in the rain, and then everyone else on trail was only doing like another 5 miles yesterday because the wind and the cold weather was really rough. So today we're going to get up and we're going to go up the Blue Ridge Parkway, get back on trail, and we'll be doing a lot of views because the trail parallels right side the road today. And then at the end of the day, if we feel like pushing it, we'll probably see Guillotine and the Mount Orchard Rock, which are some really good things on trail. They're just really neat to see, so we'll see you guys here in a bit. So we're up here making good miles, as you can see. As you can see, it's just absolutely stunning views up here. Up here at Peaks of Otter. At each road crossing we got these little information markers. They're pretty neat. Nemo's rocking her new Hawaiian attire, joining the Hawaiian Shirt Club.
I did the shorts and everything.
Yep. And even over here on the other side of the road, if you look, it's actually pretty neat. It's just the fact that there's still even more views. This whole day is just full of them. We ain't been doing much recording, but ain't for much more of a reason, but just been trying to get a good little groove going. So we'll get back to you guys here in a bit. We're just gonna kind of mosey on along and take our time this morning. So we'll see y'all here in a bit. Here we are at Mills Gap. Another wonderful set of views. We're just kind of walking, taking it easy. Elevation right now is 2435. And the James River, which is right there, is exactly 1,500 feet below. That's pretty cool. It's just really pretty to see all the country out here this way. What do you say, Nemo?
I'm
Exactly, I caught you at the most natural time. We are again, Nemo enjoying a view. We're chilling out.
Somebody had their first kiss here this year.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Oh, it's pretty cool up here. We're enjoying the views. when I came through here, it wasn't this pretty, so it's nice to see some good views. Definitely just taking our time and cruising along. Actually, I had a schedule, so we'll probably pop on down to the Otter Creek area and go see if they're serving lunch or anything and hang out there for a while and shoot the bull, use the restroom, you know, the good old hiker trash stuff. But now we are matching. We got our little Hawaiian shirts on. I recruited her and Pesto to the Hawaiian shirt gang, and now I hear there's a few more people getting in on the idea of it. It's just because they're so light and they dry out quick, so you feel like you're wearing nothing, but you're actually protected from the sun, so it's pretty cool.
Pesto's one of our trail friends, just to clarify.
Yeah. But anyway, we'll see you guys later. Here we are again at another viewpoint in the Upper Goose Creek Valley. It's very pretty. Definitely suggest people who, as you can see, there's a road right through here, the Blue Ridge Parkway, and it starts over towards Gatlinburg. And a lot of people, they get a lot of times I hear people saying, well, I wish I could see all that, but I can't walk it. Well, as you can see over there on the valley is where we started this morning on that ridge. And you can see the cuts through there. That's the road. This road wraps all around this valley. All these views and pictures we've been showing you, each time we come to a viewpoint, it's on the road. So please get out and come out here to the Blue Ridge Parkway towards Daleville if you want, or even before then, just ride through it. Eventually, eventually it'll connect up to the Shenandoah National Park on Skyline Drive, but it's still the same road. They got plenty of stops, fuel stations, restaurants.
So you are not abandoned.
No, you're not abandoned.
But
and it's absolutely wonderful. You can see the greenery, and the road's very well maintained, no trash, no debris. They had a huge winter, and they just opened it a week ago, but they'd only started cleaning it 2 weeks ago. So that right there shows that they are very much on top of their maintenance and do a very well job of cleaning it up. So definitely you guys should come check it out here on the Blue Ridge Parkway, or just look up some videos of people doing car camping through it. But we'll get back to you guys here later. We're gonna walk on down to the Otter Creek and hang out there for a bit and get some food. We'll get back to you guys with some more views or show y'all what we ate. Good morning, everyone. We are, Nemo says good morning too. We are currently on top of Apple Orchard. We got it really this morning. We're excited about it. We're just a boogieing on along. It's windy, it's cold. It looks like it's trying to rain. And we're still just a hiking along. Our goal is to do roughly 19 to 20 miles to make it down to Glasgow. And we're not gonna pay to stay there or anything, but they have a shelter in town and a pizza place right next to it. And they got showers and outlets. So it's perfect mileage for us to keep our 20-mile-a-day pace, and perfect. So it's just, can't pass up free food, man. Can't pass up pizza. If you look off that way, you can see a beautiful view of the mountains.
hey.
Yes, we found Iron Will's home, the cave. I don't know if they stayed up here last night or if they pushed on, but we're actually trying to chase them down. It's become a game now. There's the weather radar, which is pretty dope. Here in a minute, we're going to see the Guillotine and other such spectacles. Nemo just yelled at me the elevation. I'm going to let her tell y'all how high up we are right now.
Our elevation on Apple Orchard is 4,225 feet. It's the highest we've been in Virginia, and since how long?
Since before Dragon's Tooth.
Yeah!
Yeah, it's not like our big climbs are getting spaced out further and further, and our tough climbs are even further apart, so it's just great. But yeah, no, that view right there is just great. It's splendid. Then you got down off to our left here. But all right, we'll get back to you guys here in a bit at Guillotine and the Meadows, and we'll try and record a good bit today, but we're just gonna be going downhill pretty much across the James River Bridge or something, so we'll see y'all later.
Stay tuned, we're going to show you how we do our food.
We made it to the Guillotine. It's just a rock held up by 2 other rocks.
Yay!
And we go right under it.
I get to be Marie Antoinette.
Marie Antoinette. Off with her head. Let them have.
eat cake.
Let's them eat cake. It's cool.
Hi up there.
Hi. Oh, that pretty much marks the interesting parts for the day, really. Yeah, no, that's.
Later.
Yeah, not till pizza later. I think we might hit some. We go across a footbridge. I'll try to remember to record that. I'm just trying to beat the rain, so that's about it, though. We'll probably get back to you guys later again. We've just been talking, going downhill. We found some bear scat, so I've been looking for a new bear friend. But we're gonna go to Thunder Hill Shelter, and we're gonna eat breakfast and rest there for a second, and then we'll keep on moving. So we reached Glasgow. It was a little bit of a long morning. Kept raining off again, on us up on the ridge. Made it down here though and got dried out. Got a wonderful shelter here for hikers in town. The grocery store and stuff's just right up behind us. Nemo's made herself at home. There's a huge thing of trail magic and beer and handouts they all did up here for other hikers. Nemo's sitting here eating a sub and hanging out. They got outlets for us to charge all our goodies.
Right here.
So that makes it all fun and
4
dandy.
bars and full electricity.
We ran to the store, already got sodas to go with our pizza, and we've been sitting here eating pizza. The restaurant over there has a whole section just for hikers. So that's pretty neat. Grocery store straight across over there. And you got porta potty and water spigot. But the best part of all is this little beauty right here. However you get into it, I ain't really checked for myself. But this thing right here. Is this it? Yep. They got a simple shower hookup that everybody's been talking about that I'll probably use here in a bit. So all this is free. It's all put on by the town itself, which I think it'd be wonderful for more towns to do stuff like, but I think they find it tricky to keep the homeless out from doing it. Iron Will and T-Bone are about 14 miles ahead of us today. They're probably going to be a little further even. Hopefully, we're really taking it easy right now, playing it by ear, just because we're trying to let them get ahead of us. They got run into town at Buena Vista tomorrow, and we're debating even just either taking a day off tomorrow or doing some really short mileage. So we'll probably get back to you guys later with more of an update, but as of right now, it's just sitting, hanging out, drinking Mountain Dew. So we'll see you guys out here. We just got back from the little grocery store across the street and got our hiker trash breakfast. 2 honey buns, chocolate milk, strawberry milk, donuts, and of course the whipped cream. We're having a good old time, ain't we, Nemo?
Mm-hmm.
We're back out here this morning. Another beautiful start to the day.
Go to Glasgow.
Definitely come to Glasgow. A conclusion on part of the trail. Nemo's feeling good. We're hoping to get 20 miles or more done today. We're just going to kind of do short bursts. I feel like it's going to be the appropriate way to get to Waynesboro. We're going to do a big mile, and then we're going to do a little mile. And we're going to do a big mile, and we're going to do a little mile. We're just going to kind of burst around with...
These, by the way.
Yeah, those are days.
Big day, small day.
Big day, small day. Big day, small day. But we're going to try and get up the road to the trail. We got to go to the right here. It's a real small town, real pretty though. But from
Pizza place.
This is what I want to show y'all. Right there's the shelter over there.
And
Right here.
Sight to wake up to.
Right there is the pizza place.
They got
Then right
pizza.
there's the dollar store and the grocery store. So everything's within walk. It's real easy and accessible to get in and out of town. And then today we're thinking we're gonna go back up and we'll get back to you guys with some views of the Punch Bowl And we crossed the Blue Ridge Parkway again today, so hopefully we'll get a good overlook at it. We'll just get back to you guys then. Back out here this morning on trail finally. Got a nice ride from a section hiker.
Good morning.
We got a steep 4 mile to 8 mile climb out of here this morning, so we'll be getting back to you guys later whenever we get up to the top. Oh, there's a dog.
Hello.
Okay. We're close to a road and a little parking area where we came across the bridge when it was raining yesterday, so you can kind of see the top of it there. But we'll get back to you guys here in a bit. Looks like Nemo's made a new friend. It's not the best of views, but it's something. We a little ways from the Blue Ridge Parkway. We're getting pretty high up in our elevation. It's really hazy today. I'm not sure why. There must be a fire or something going on. But just figured I'd share some of our views today. We're in wooded summits all day. We'll be at the Blue Ridge Parkway here soon enough, and probably won't go much further than that. We'll grab some pictures of the old village monuments down beside one of the creeks right before you get to Route 60. So we'll see you guys later. So we're up here at the top of one of our climbs. Absolutely gorgeous day. Still a ways from Blue Ridge Parkway. Nemo's already dying over here of heat. I'm dying of heat. It's a hot day. Might go swimming later, we'll see. But we'll get back to you guys whenever we get off of this. But just figured we'd share these Virginia views. They are absolutely stunning in the bowl. Absolutely gorgeous. Alright, we'll get back to you guys here later. So, it's the end of the day. We actually pretty much played marathon runner, trying to avoid a big group of hikers.
Hi.
We just tried to stay in front of them all day because I don't think they want their face in videos, and they were all kind of hogged up around the view, so we just ran down it. Then they pursued to stay at our heels back to the road, so it was fun. But we made it to the campground. We got our free ice cream. So Nemo,
So good. We got 2 each.
Nemo,
Not free. We bought the second ones.
Nemo got a cherry cheesecake ice cream.
He got coconut.
And then I got a coconut cone for free, and then I had a coconut milkshake because I was dying when we came off of there. This no water part is really killing me more than her, even though she's the one who's already passed out from it before almost. I'm the one suffering now, but looks like we're gonna be okay. We got a big climb out of here tomorrow. Looks like we're gonna go back up to 4,000 feet, so we'll get back to you guys probably, I don't know, it'll be about 5 miles in before we see anything good, but we'll get back to you guys then. Back out here again.
Good morning.
It's another beautiful day. We just got done with the downhill from the Priest, which was a total monster. Had 5 miles of downhill. Absolutely destroyed me. And now we are to cross the new footbridge. Last time I came through, this thing was actually in pretty rough shape, so it looks like they've done a lot of work in the past few years to it. But yeah, no, we're over here at Ty River. Oh, goodness gracious.
This is a narrow bridge.
Yeah, it's real narrow, but it's a fun drawbridge to walk across. It wiggles and it wobbles. But anyway, we're having a good old day. I'm debating how far we're gonna go. We're thinking about having fun and doing something I've never done before, and going to the Devil's Backbone Brewery. They give free camping and free drinks to hikers, so we might go check it out. Oh, this is absolutely gorgeous. Little swimming hole here. Maybe later in the day it would be fun, but right now in the morning it's kind of cool. Yeah. Yeah. We hit another big landmark today too. Nemo's hairs finally grew out long enough she can put it back in the back ponytail, so she's excited. Yep. We're gonna do a little climb up here. We're gonna go over 3 ridges. The main goal today, though, is we're also going to take a Blue Blaze when we get to a shelter to see a waterfall. So we'll probably get back to you guys with that. And we will see you guys later. Made it to the waterfall. Absolutely gorgeous. Think we're going to get a little wet, cool off for a bit. Probably eat breakfast here and hang out. It's just absolutely gorgeous today. Green everywhere. Spring is in full swing. Nemo's enjoying herself. I myself am having a wonderful time, so we'll probably head on out to the shelter next and then just take it one step at a time and have a good day. I still think we're kind of up in the air though about the brewery, so we're kind of deciding about it because we're going to town tomorrow or day after, so I kind of don't want to go back to town yet. Just enjoying nature for the day, so we'll get back to you guys here later after our break. It's a hot day out here on the Appalachian Trail, so Nemo's having to take a bath to cool off. This is it, man. It's part of the life right here. You just don't care anymore. She's gone complete hiker trash.
It's cold. Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
In the river in my socks and shoes.
I'll go swimming later in June or something. She's the crazy one. She'll dry out, but here's the thing, it's so hot today, she'll dry out here in a mile. I mean,
it's like 85 degrees.
Yeah, I'm sweating like a horse, and as soon as I get up here and stop moving, I've stood here for just a few seconds, I can already see the sweat drying off of me, so. Alright, we're just kind of moseying on along. We ain't got much further. How you feeling, Nemo?
Much better.
Much better? Good. Alright, we'll get along with you guys. I got a lot of editing to do this next week, so we'll try and get a video out. Probably. See, ain't that sweet? She still loves me after all somewhat. I may be single when I get to Guillotine, but at least right now I'm still doing good. So, alright.
He thinks.
I think. But, alright. We'll be back to you guys later. We're thinking about going down to the brewery. We still got a long ways to go to it, so I don't know. We'll probably get back to you guys when we get there. We'll see you guys in a bit. When I was walking the trail last time, I walked through here and I saw everybody writing their names on the tree over here. And I told her before we even got here, I said it'll be right next to water. And right next to water it is. And I said it would be down in the middle of the holler. We're down in the middle of the holler. And I remember it was facing northbound, which this is facing northbound. So I was like, okay, cool. So we came up here looking, and I remember I dug it flat and deep, so that way no matter how long it's been, they'll still be here. And I carved an R plus M because I didn't have nobody's name to write at the time. So I just put an R plus M, which is what I've always done anytime I ever thought about who I was going to marry in the future. So it's just kind of a sweet story that this is still here on trail. And meanwhile, here I am hiking with my partner, Macy.
And name starts with an M.
And starts with an M. And here I am engaged to her. So it's just very sweet. It's very funny. Not much one for sappy stuff or like, oh, this is fun. But I was just walking through here and I was walking with one of my friends and he told me, he said, doormat. And I said, yeah. He said, are you not going to carve your name on the tree? And I was like, no. And he was like, everyone on Gut Hook says you got to carve a name on the tree. And I was like, okay. So I carved a name on the tree. And here we go. It worked. So come write your name on the tree. Write your initial and someone else's and you'll find them in your life apparently. So, all right. We'll get back to you guys when we make it to the brewery later. Taking off down the mountain. You can see the parking lot kind of over Nemo's head down there. We're thinking about going to the brewery. But tomorrow it's supposed to rain. We'll see what it throws at us. We're hoping to get up and over humpback.
But tomorrow is a new day, and today is the day I get a burger from the brewery.
Yeah, but tomorrow's a new day, and today is the day that Nemo gets a burger from the brewery. So she don't care about tomorrow, is what she said. But we're gonna try and get down here to it. Hopefully tomorrow it won't be raining too hard. The weather's been crazy. It's been tough for me to get good pictures and videos where we were, so it's been really, really hot. So we'll see you guys here in a bit, and hopefully I'll have as good of a day as we do. So we made it to Stanimals just a little bit early, and
Oh my god.
you can see the size of hell we got now. This is what we got up early and walked for this morning.
Oh, these poor people.
Oh my gosh, imagine trying to drive in that.
Will and T-Bone just went out.
Oh my god, Will and Tebow just went out. That's
They
right.
literally left like an hour ago to go hiking.
Yep.
And
Yeah, they're up to Shenandoahs right now. This is great.
please come back down the mountain. And there's
Power's out.
Power's out.
Is that locked?
Yeah, we're good.
What are you afraid of?
I'm just making sure it doesn't blow up.
Those poor ladies. What are those ladies that left this morning?
Good morning, everyone. So we're back out here after our 0 at Stanimals and have an excellent time. We are going southbound through the Shenandoahs today from Jones Run back to Rockfish Gap again. And we're being flat packed by Stanimals just because there was already someone heading this way, so we split the cost with them, made it cheap. Just taking advantage of a beautiful day. Easy, made it more fun for everyone. This is the terrain today, super flat. Finally getting that Virginia land we were promised. Everyone always told us Virginia was flat, and the Shenandoahs have arrived with exactly what we were promised. Ooh. But yeah, no. Yeah, Nemo's decided because, yeah, it's been like 80 degrees every day, and today it's 38. So it'll warm up here in a bit, I'm sure. Get on up in the 60s, but right now it's cold enough, makes my fingers kind of chilled, so feels good for me. Nemo's bundled up and we're trekking on, making miles, moving quick and fast today. Our goal is to try and make it to Rockfish Gap by 3:30, so that's our shell drive supposed to meet us there. But we'll get back to you guys with some views and everything else. But right now, pretty much this, just basic, flat, and easy going. We love it. Easy miles. So we'll see you guys here at the summit in a bit. Here we are up on Black Rock, a little rock scree here. This reminds me a lot of what Maine and New Hampshire is going to look like for us, so it's kind of cool to be back on something like that again. I mean, it's just boulder fill. There's one in the Smokies, but they've pretty much removed it. It used to be called Devil's Tater Patch. That's what this reminds me of. It used to be just big old knobs sticking out of the ground. They'll trip you up if you try to go too fast, but it's just absolutely gorgeous today. I mean, look at that. Beautiful, beautiful day. Just like Three Ridges all over again. Beautiful views. But as we continue on with our day, there will be plenty of more, I'm sure. Well, actually not. I think we're going to walk down the parkway for one small section, and we're going to stop off at some of the pull-offs there, because the trail follows a wooded summit. And I think we're wanting to get some views and take our time since we're slap packing today, so that'll probably be what we get into. But we will see you guys here in a bit, and we're just looking forward to getting back to town and eating some good town food. T-Bone and Will are just a few days ahead of us. They're cruising on along. We're trying to let them get some miles ahead of us so they get to Harper's Ferry first still. And yep, that's about it really. There ain't been much exciting things happening to us. Seen a lot of old faces pass us by because we've slowed down and taken our time through here. We're still only doing about 20 miles. Like today we're doing 23 slap packed. But everybody else is starting to try and crank up miles just a tad bit. So we'll probably catch them here in a bit though. Everybody always speeds up till they hit the roller coaster. And then once they hit it, it's a section on trail that'll bring you back down to reality. It'll slow you down drastically. So we'll see you guys here in a bit. So we're being little children. We're walking the wall. We're outside Parkway. AT's right around the corner here. Absolutely gorgeous. Heading back to the trail now. Absolutely gorgeous view. Nemo's over here. Reminding us of what it's like to be young and happy. We're just goofing off. We're just walking on this. That's right, my birthday's coming up.
Yep, we just had mine. Oop, and it is almost officially doormat.
Yeah, I'm not, there's a limb here. I'm not walking under it. Yeah. But, yeah, no. Anyway, we're about to trail crossing again. We'll go up another wooded ridge. And then after that one, I think we get, I don't think we're really getting good views. We're gonna have to keep going like we did from like trailhead to road, walk down to the overview, look over. I think the trail crosses an overview later, so it'll be pretty then. But for the most part, it's all just walking up a wooded summit like right there to behind me, covered in trees so you can't see nothing, but oh well.
Stanimals? Really recommend staying at Stanimals. Very nice place. Any of you through hikers, gotta stay there. One in Glasgow is okay, but definitely go to the one where there's a Chinese buffet right down the road and the ice cream shop down in Waynesboro.
But yeah, we'll get back here in a bit with some more pretty views and pictures. But we only got about 18 more miles to go today, so we're smoking through them pretty steady. Nemo's walking really good without her pack on. We've been keeping about 2 to 2.5 miles with a full pack. Without one, we keep about 3.5. Like, we smoke pretty good actually. So we'll see you guys later. So we made it up to Rip Rap Overlook. Just enjoying the view. Absolutely gorgeous. It's really hazy, but last time I used an app on my phone to find a peak called Find a Peak, and whenever I was able to see off in that direction somewhere. It's really, really hazy, so you can't see at all off in the distance, hardly, maybe a little bit. You can't see today, it's sad, but on a really, really good day, apparently, there's a ridge out there beside that one right there, and that's supposedly supposed to be McAfee Knob. So, would have been cool to be able to see that, but right now it's just a gorgeous look at God's country, Virginia. We ain't got much further to go. We made it to the top of Bear Mountain. They got these little seats here that they keep up top. Little tractor seats, pretty neat.
So kind.
They got a little table over there, some stealth sots. Got the radio tower and weather radar up here. Pretty neat. This is it for the day. This is the last bit. As you can see, if I walk over here, the next big pool is right here in front of us. We go by a little tower out there, and then we drop way down on the other side, back in the Rockfish Gap. So got one more up, then we'll be done for the day. Nemo's resting. I'm about to drink some water, and then we should be back at the hostel. And then next thing we'll do tomorrow morning is get back on where we got on this morning, and we'll be walking about 20 miles a day. So we'll be sharing some good views here in a bit. We'll be coming up on one or two at some of the pullovers and stuff along the Skyline Drive in the Shenandoah Park. So we'll get back to you guys tomorrow morning.
We found a bobcat in its natural habitat, but we're trying to kind of sneak up on it. If you look right over there, there it is.
There it is. So, good morning, everybody. We are back out here in the Shenandoah Park. Finished up our slack pack yesterday. Got picked up. Met with Dances with Wolves and some other friends, and made new friends and ate dinner. Saw old friends, and we just had a good time. So now we are heading up the trail. We're gonna do 20 miles to High Top Shelter. We're hoping to be done around 6, 7 o'clock. Just get done before dark, so we're gonna take our time. Or then we're gonna hit Blue Blaze to the Wayside and hopefully it's just gonna be a day full of gorgeous views since we got some ledges and stuff like that. So we'll probably get back to you guys here in a bit, because just like yesterday, in between those views and such, it is completely flat with no views. So we'll get back to you guys here in a bit. So far it's been a good morning so far, because I've been playing my turkey call and had gobblers going off all morning on me. And then we're now at this gorgeous overlook over the valley. Nemo's crushing it this morning. Finally, I think she's hit her 3-mile-an-hour pace. Looks like we're gonna be done a lot earlier than we want to be today, because somebody's finally walking, so we're excited.
I'm gonna hit you once.
But anyway,
Hey, look, somebody's done donuts in the parking lot.
yeah, you can see where somebody's been doing donuts in the parking lot. They've been getting it.
Nice.
But we'll get back to you guys here in a bit. We only got about 3 miles done so far this morning, but it's only been an hour, so we're not really worried about it. We're gonna knock out about another 2 up to the cliffs, and then from there we're gonna check out the Wayside. Then we're gonna go down to an overlook and cross the stream. So it should be pretty dull after the cliffs, but other than that, it's gonna be an exciting day. So we'll see you guys here in a bit. So once again, the Blue Blazer strike. We take a detour. We came down to check out the campground because I had water spigots fill up, and found the amphitheater.
Found an amphitheater with a mountain view.
Yeah, theater nerd found an amphitheater with mountain view, so it's absolutely gorgeous. Actually, very neat. Very gorgeous indeed. I mean, the views out there, absolutely phenomenal. But anyway, yeah. We're about a mile from the cliffs. Once we get up there, we'll take another video, and then we'll probably make some good miles. We're still doing about 3 miles an hour pace, so we're still crushing it. It's been a little easy terrain, so it's fun. We're flying, and Nemo's in a good mood. She had a realization she's actually hard now. It was a good eye-opener. She's excited. So we'll see you guys here in a bit. We're walking back to the... Sadly, for anyone asks, no, camp store's not open.
Today is April 29th.
Today is April 29th, so if you're watching the video and you're trying to just take a gander, I guess, about coming up this way, there's no food or anything here at the moment. So we'll get back to you guys with the cliffs in a minute. So we just passed the ledge. We sat down, had us a nice little break, and we went on up to the cliffs, and here we are. Just absolutely beautiful again. Nemo enjoying her day.
Having a nice good day.
Having a nice good day.
Lunchtime.
We still
Maybe a snack.
we only got about 13 miles to go, so we're looking at about what do you think? 3 hours? Somewhere around there? If we walk steady. 3 times 3 is 9. No. Yeah, 4 miles. We're still
4
around
hours.
4 hours. Yes, we're still at 4 hours left of the day.
I haven't eaten. Don't ask me questions.
Yeah, exactly. We ain't ate yet. We're not supposed to be good at math. Morning.
Good morning.
Oh, there's day hikers. So we're up here this morning, or afternoon now. It's 1 o'clock. We just came up Ivy Gap. The views are absolutely wonderful. We got about 10 miles to go left in our day, and it's only 1 o'clock. Got just an okay start. We started walking at 8. Nemo's over here just hanging out and chilling. So we've killed a lot of time today, actually, just doing little relaxing moments. We ain't been too big a hurry. The terrain's so easy, we just make it up about how fast we walk. And
hour break, and now I've taken another 15 one.
yep, took an hour break, and now we've taken another 15-minute break.
Because water breaks are important.
Because water breaks are important, or you pass out.
Yes, like me.
Like her. But we gotta go over this one. Then after that one, we go down to Pine Gap. Then after that, we don't do really much of anything. We got 2 wooded summits, this one and one more, and then we're where we need to be, over at High Top. And then we'll decide if we want to go further, or if we're going to chill out there for the day. So we'll get back to you guys here in a bit, probably whenever we reach up on top of High Top. So we're back out this morning, another gorgeous day.
And almost instantly, I have seen 3 dogs with day hikers, and I got to pet all 3, including the Great Pyrenees. So I am 3 for 3 this beautiful morning.
Yep, we had good views at High Top. We slept in a little bit, but we're still gonna do roughly about 20. We're gonna stop at the Wayside, eat there, and see how we feel, and go from there. It's pretty easy once we get up there to Big Meadows. So we'll just go with the flow over it. But now everything's been going good this morning. I took a spill out and busted up my knee early. That's about all we've done, though, as far as anything rough happened in the past few days. We got rain coming in tomorrow, so we're trying to plan our miles up where we end up somewhere dry and warm for the night. But other than that, it's looking like it's gonna be a pretty day. Not, yep, already got a big climb out there with the views. I'll put the pictures in there, but we're not really gonna get a lot of views today. We've kind of planned out our miles to where we screwed up. We end up doing almost a whole day without any good views, but then the day while it's raining, we're gonna be walking right over Mary's Rock and all that in the rain. So hopefully it won't be too foggy or messing up the views. But we'll get back to you guys here later, probably with an update, but it's gonna be pretty uneventful today. So we made it to Lewis Mountain Campground. Just got done eating some food. Nemo's sitting there with her little puppy Scout. Then we're gonna head about another 7 miles, and we're gonna head up the Wayside. Then after we hit the Wayside, we'll head to a shelter, we're thinking. So we're gonna have about 23 miles done today. It's gonna be a good day, get some extra miles in since it's gonna rain tomorrow. It's supposed to be kind of windy and cold, so we'll just play it by ear. We got some good views coming up later this evening around the lodge. We're gonna hit a good spot. So we'll get back to you guys later whenever we make it there. So here we are. Bear fence is out of the way. We didn't get to do the rock scramble. It's right behind us, but there's just a lot of day hikers out. We're kind of in a big hurry doing the Wayside shuffle. We just left Lewis Mountain, and now we're going all the way to the Wayside up there by the lodge. Big Meadow. That's what it is, Big Meadow. So we're gonna try and reach it. Then once we reach it, we're gonna hang out there, get some drinks, eat a little bit of food, and we're either gonna camp there for the night, or we're gonna go ahead and bugger on to the next shelter, which will be 23.8 miles for the day.
Are you showing me right now?
Yeah, you. I'm showing Nemo's reaction. She found herself some smoothies in the Wayside back there, so she's been drinking on those. I got cheer wine. So we're all sugared up. Had a chicken sandwich. Nemo had a Lunchable.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, and we had Doritos. So we're gamer fueled up. We're about to run up this. We got a pool right there in front of us, and then after that we go way downhill. Then we only have one more uphill, and that'll be the last like huge up we have for the day. So
that'll be the one to the Wayside.
We're super pumped now. So we'll get back to you guys here in a bit. We're enjoying walking 3.5 miles an hour. For once, it's been amazing. So we'll see y'all later. So here we are about before the Wayside. Absolutely gorgeous little spring here. Nemo's feeling pretty good. We've been smoking it at about 3 to 3.5 miles an hour today. Been an absolute.
Want food.
We want food again. We've already ate once, so we're gonna eat again.
If a
Virginia
Lunchable counts as a meal.
Yeah, a Lunchable. A bunch of kindergartners would argue with that statement.
Yeah.
Lunchables count.
And a smoothie.
I'm sure little Ben would agree. Lunchables count.
Well, people who drink smoothies for breakfast would beg to differ too.
Yeah, you got
Technically, I had 2 meals already.
you got smoothie still in your pack, don't you?
Yes, I do.
There we go. We're still walking with food. So here we are. It's actually pretty neat today because Nemo's really enjoying the easy terrain. You can see it's not too rocky, nothing too crazy. It's green, it's pretty. Spring is all around us. And we are currently walking perfectly flat almost for the past like 2 miles. So it's absolutely splendid, absolutely wonderful. And remember, there's hope whenever you first get to Virginia and everyone says, oh, Virginia's flat, and you get your heart ripped out because you're met with Grayson Highlands and some actual big mountains. Days like today in the Shenandoahs meet what everyone says. It is indeed way easier, so much more enjoyable, and just about flat. So
Even if you don't want to through the Shenandoahs, visit the Shenandoahs.
yeah, visit the Shenandoahs. It's got the Parkway or Skyline Drive that runs right through it, so you can drive through it and camp, and it's just absolutely beautiful. It's like nothing you've ever seen. But we just wanted to share that with you guys. We made it out to Blue Blaze. We're walking the Wayside this moment. This is known as Big Meadow's Wayside. As you can see, it is a big meadow, and it is the biggest wayside in the Shenandoahs. So we're finally gonna get some hot cooked food and hopefully be able to hang out. It's even complete with a gas pump and an ATM up here. So this is the nicest one. We'll get back to you guys with a review on the food and the whole situation, whole caboodle and kabang. So here we are at Franklin Cliffs. Absolutely gorgeous. Just an amazing view.
This isn't the cliffs.
It isn't?
There's a girl in a pink shirt up there on the
That's
cliff.
the overlook. So we've made it to one of our final sets of cliffs for the day. It's been an amazing day. Absolutely wonderful. And it's just gorgeous up here. You can see the sun starting to go down. Just calm and peaceful all the way around the valley. It's lovely. Well, there goes Nemo, so I guess we'll probably get back to you guys later. So here we are up at Franklin Cliffs, just a little bit further down the AT, about another 1/10 of a mile. Nemo just got her pictures took. She's being happy. We're almost done.
Snickers.
Time to eat Snickers. Just absolutely gorgeous up here. Like, honestly, just can't stand to think about it any other way. So, I think we're going to end the video recording for here today, or might do a little bit when we get back to shelter, not sure yet. But thank you guys for watching. A good bit of my videos have been getting views, even though they get longer. It's actually pretty interesting, so I'm enjoying seeing the comments and seeing the support, so we really appreciate that from y'all.
Thank you.
Nemo says thank you.
Thank you, guys.
So
I still have my Snickers.
we'll get back to you guys later. So we made it up to Skyline Resort for breakfast. Nemo's vibing out. We're waiting.
A nice breakfast.
It's my go.
Very busy.
We're waiting for food. It's packed out with day hikers and people driving the drive, so it's interesting. But we're gonna get some pie, and then we're gonna order Nemo's shoes and everything on the phone. I think we're only gonna do 14 today because we've already done about 5, so we only got a little bit left. And once we're done with it, we're just gonna crash in a bathroom and try and hide out for this thunderstorm that's coming through. So we're back out here this morning. The rain has finally let up. Last night we camped out in some bathrooms and we've been going since then. It let up pretty early in the evening, but then it picked back up again. Been kind of on again, off again. But it looks like we've started walking into better weather today, so we're excited for that. We're gonna do about 25 total today for us to get to the Floyd Wayside shelter. So that way we can go into town tomorrow, top off on supplies, eat a good breakfast, and stay at a new hostel called the Stumble Inn. It's gonna be real exciting. I think Nemo's ready to just blow through there more than anything, same as me. I don't think either of us really wanting to hang out in town too long, so probably be a short supplied stop. I think we got some cliffs today, nothing too big. Probably won't be on my phone that much just because we got a long ways to go. And it is muggy and buggy, so we will get back to you guys here later some point. I'm not exactly sure when. But we're supposed to have good weather for the next couple of days, so there'll be a lot of videos coming out of Frontroyal. That's just one of my favorite sections. The terrain's real easy, real gradual, and I love it to death. So y'all will be getting a lot of videos. So we'll see y'all then. Nemo was just walking down through here, and we realized it's two-person wide, so we're able to walk next to each other, which is a rare moment on the AT. It's a very small pool. Another rare moment. No rocks that just break your ankles as you're walking up. Another rare moment. So it brought a lot of reasonable concern of,
Are we on the AT?
are we even on trail? So after checking the map, we see that we're almost done with our day. It's been a wonderful day, really. It's been very remote. I haven't really seen a lot of people, seen a lot of day hiker traffic. Parking lot was crammed full. But as far as through hikers go, it's been really deserted today, which is odd, but we'll be at the shelter hopefully here soon. We'll get back to you guys here in a bit if we see anything neat or interesting. So we're leaving the Shenandoahs. This is it. This is the entry point for southbounders. So this is the last gateway to the Shenandoahs. This is the last bit of Nemo finally had a section she liked a lot. She's done good miles in, big miles even.
I don't want to leave.
She don't want to leave. No southbound. We go north.
The permits out of your pockets.
No, we don't drop them off here.
Oh, my
Yeah,
bad.
in case anybody's wondering now, they've changed it up a bit. We don't drop the use permits here anymore. It looks like we get to keep that part. We used to have to deposit a little slip saying we made it all the way through. It looks like they just require a entry point permit and a permit for while you're in here. So anyway, looks like we got an easy day ahead of us. We only got about 0.6, another half mile to the shelter. After that, we'll be done with the Shenandoahs once and for all. Nemo's face says it all.
I don't want to.
She don't want
There's
to.
blue blazes to every camp store in Wayside where you can get like sodas and snacks. I don't want to leave. It's nice.
It's nice.
Stop.
It's easy. So it's a little muggy this morning, but other than that, it's pretty. Real green, real cloudy, a little muggy, foggy. Humid's the best word for it, but looks like it's gonna rain this afternoon and evening, so a good day to go into town. We got about 2 miles or something like that. Nothing too bad. We're just gonna walk down to the road. We got one little climb in between us and it. We gotta be there by 8:45, and then the hostel owners are gonna pick us up. Hopefully they'll let us stop by a drive-thru and a grocery store, and then we'll be done for the day with doing our chores. Then we can just shower and stay out of the rain, stay warm and dry, and hopefully make it to Harper's Ferry in the next 2 days. So we might get back with another video here in a bit, but more than likely we'll be stuffing our faces in town at Dunkin' Donuts. So we'll see you guys later. So we're here at the hostel, Stumble Inn. They picked us up around 8 o'clock. It's a wonderful setup they have going here. Organized. If you look here, here's front door. They got the board for everyone to come up and sign. You know I already signed up to it. Says doormat. Hell, dying's easy, living's hard. So, old saying that I've heard my whole life, so I had to write it down. You can see the grill and patio out front there. We're gonna be using that this evening. I feel like cooking something up for dinner. Wonderful, wonderful setup back here. Back there will be the private rooms. In here's the bunk space for everyone. Bunk space is really well clean and set up. Got loaner clothes in the closet. But yeah, that's about it. It's a good place to get cleaned up and feel clean for a day and just take a day off. We'll go into town later this evening and get a few groceries and items we need to cook with and recharge everything and shower. And we're dodging out some really humid, muggy weather during the day, and it's gonna rain this evening, so hopefully we're missing that. We'll be in Harper's Ferry in about 3 days maximum. Hopefully be at Bear's Den, Bear Chase area in about a day or two. But hopefully this will go into the video and be uploaded, so that way everybody can kind of know where we're at. We'll be in, this is Frontroyal, Virginia, and then by the time this gets uploaded, we'll be leaving and heading into Harper's Ferry. So thank you for all the support, and I'll keep uploading videos for y'all.